Greetings and salutations. We are back with the divine feminine situation. If you ain't checked out the masculine situation, please check that out first. Feminine, you got a lot of representation in there. It'd be good to hear. Yeah, divine feminine situation is just the energies that's going on in the divine feminine's life. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. The first row, that's divine feminine. Conscious energy, direct energy. Bottom row is your subconscious energy, indirect energy, or mystery madness, as I like to call it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, rain. We will begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, things the directions that you going, the decisions that you making, your mentality, your ideology. It could be your mental state, your mental health, your mentality, so to speak. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. And who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, right? Then we got the wands. Wands are actions, behavior, things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did them yet. And then we got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And all pentacles expire. So, no further ado, let's get to this message. First card is message, feminine. We got the Five of Pentacles. This is fairly important. This is the dark night of the soul. Dark nights of the soul are just ugly periods. To put it in a percentage, it'd be 50%. 50% is failure. We all fail in life. It's normal. It's a step after this Five of Pentacles. That's the Six of Pentacles. That's homeostasis. That's recovering from whatever this was. Five of Pentacles is usually going without a person, place, or a thing. Or it could just, like I say, money could be tight right now. You know what I mean? This is limited resources, not lacking scarcity. You know what I mean? We live in abundance. You know what I mean? We're blessed, too blessed to be stressed. We just have bad days or bad weeks. And what's making this dark night of the soul dark? Clarifying that is the Four of Wands. So, overall energy, which is fairly important. A lot of you feminines are getting tested when it comes to your Four of Wands. That's your twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. A lot of feminines are out. You know what I mean? The twin flame game is a game of Jumanji. You and your masculine have to play this game, and you or your masculine has to finish this game. Just because you stop playing don't mean the game ended. You know what I mean? And like I said, this looks like proactive separation from your divine feminine demo, so to speak. So, saying this all the time. Feminines, if you ain't dealing with your twin flame demo, that's cool in the game. Be happy, do you. You know, rule number one in this twin flame game, it's optional. You know, but it doesn't stop. Feelings don't stop. The emotions don't stop. The reunions don't stop. A lot of you feminines ain't dealing with your masculine, but your masculine, the show dealing with you. A lot of you feminines ain't reaching out to your masculines. A lot of masculines are reaching out to y'all. I told you, if you on the offensive, get on the defensive. And your masculine's eventually going to get on offensive. You've been calling a lot. Your masculine ain't been picking up. Stop calling. Eventually, he's going to pick up and call you. You've been bugging your masculine a lot, you know what I mean? And he tell you to chill out, chill out. Because, like I said, he eventually comes back to the demo. So, a lot of you feminists are seeing that the game don't stop. You're seeing that this is infinite. You're seeing that whatever you do, you know, your not past is coming back to haunt you, but your divine karma is always going. So, for twins who ain't dealing with their twin flame demo, it's cool. You out doing what you need to do or what you say you needed to do, you know. And my question is it working out? Because in the masculine's message, what he's learning, something you're going to learn, feminine, is that you can go anywhere. You can deal with anyone. You can do all things. But you're never going to find that bond. You're never going to find that connection as you would with your divine counterpart, your true divine counterpart. Not somebody you think is your twin. You know what I mean? Not somebody you scoping out, not somebody you ain't registered or recognized yet. You know what I mean? We talking about what you know. You know, with twins who know that they are twins and that they know who they divine masculine are and they know exactly what this thing comes with. Like I said, masculines have been everywhere, tried everything. They're finally coming back home. Like I said, union usually happens feminine when you're not ready, or it's gonna catch you off guard, or it's gonna come at the worst possible time. A lot of feminists think this is the worst possible time, Five of Pentacles, for a union to happen, but it's happening. Bottom line, more important than all that there, we got the Two of Wands. This is the divine masculine's role. Feminine, your role is the Three of Wands. Masculine's role is the Two of Wands. What's the Two of Wands in general? It's survival. It's making ends meet. This is work. This is stability. This is being there. You know what I mean? It's being there. Divine masculine's job in your life, feminine, is just to be there. To survive and live long as possible, to influence you or to be the muse that is your goodness. You know, the masculine's job is to be there when you need him to be there. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it. The masculine is just there to support you. They're icing on your cake. But before they can be icing on your cake, feminine, you need your own cake. You ain't got a cake for your masculine to be icing to, so when your masculine do come around, it ain't like he can really fit or be icing on your cake because you ain't got a cake yourself. What's the cake? That's your life. You gotta have your own life. Masculine has his own life. That's why he's went around that lap to come back to step into the life that he had with you or step into real life with you. You know what I mean? Feminine. It's like I say, your role is a Three of Wands. That's follow the leader. You're going from point A to point C. But in order to get to point A to point C, feminine, you got to get to point A to point B to get to point C. Masculine's job is to be alive or be around to see you get from point A to point C, or the Two of Wands support or help you during this point A to point C process. More smoke on this Two of Wands, this work. We got the Four of Swords. That's an idle mind. What's an idle mind? That's the devil's workshop. Four of Swords is too much rest and relaxation. Four of Swords is being in your head. If you in your head, you ain't doing no actions. So feminine, it's time to work. It's like you've been playing other games this whole time. Now your masculine's back to play Jumanji with you, and it's like you try to hit him with the, hey, I ain't got time for this. Hey, I can't do this right now. It's like that's what your masculine told you, or that's the situation you went through with your masculine. But did that stop your masculine from coming back? No. Like I say, it's about a game of persistence, and persistence has a lot to do with hard work. It's about actions at the end of the day. Feminines, you really in your head analyzing the actions that you get from your masculine. Like I say, your masculine does a lot for you, whether you believe it or not, whether you realize it or not. Your masculine is there for you in ways that nobody else is. You know, I'm using my masculine as an example, and I'm not smearing this or rubbing it in your face at how this is supposed to be or something like that. I'm just like, just keeping it real with you. Like, my masculine's always been there. There's been times where he wasn't there, but that was during like separation, and during that time, he didn't need to be there. You know, it's like you letting your child walk. They're gonna fall. They're gonna bust their head. They're gonna skin their knee. But you need them to learn how to walk, so it'd be easier for you. So you ain't gotta carry their ass all the time. Like all people grow. The growth ain't just coming from you, feminine. Growth comes from your divine masculine. Now, your masculine's put a lot of work in to come full circle to you in this whole Four of Wands bit, doing the worst time ever. It's just a test. It's work. Like feminine, you in your head about too much and not really being proactive about the situation at hand. Situation at hand is, what do you really want? You tried other shit. You know what I mean? You playing other games. You doing other things besides your twin flame demo. What are you learning in these outside situations? You was learning a lot in your twin flame demo, in your opinion, not doing nothing with your masculine. How's it going doing stuff with other people? Are you finding a deeper connection? Are you getting inspired and, you know, getting that same zest of sauce and energy and frequency that you was giving from a That situation you was calling your masculine. It's what matters that counts. At the end of the day, I can't say my masculine wasn't there because he's always been there. I can't say my masculine didn't want the best for me. He did. It's just timing. In my personal situation, it was just timing. He was ready in the beginning. I wasn't. I was ready later. He's not ready. Now he's ready, and I'm kind of in a pickle myself, like most feminists are. We got other things going on. We have other obligations to other places, other people, and other things. This not the worst time to get in union for some. Like for some feminists, it's the worst time for this. For others, it's at a time where you didn't even expect it. Moving on from that. Directly coming to the situation feminine, we got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the lover's card. This is two people in love. This is two people diving deep into each other. This is two people understanding each other. Two people with a mutual respect for each other. Two people who are loyal to each other. You know, this is like your best friend. This is like your divine lover. This is like your wife. This is like your husband. This is like the relationship between you and your child. This is a deep bond right here that takes a lot to be broken. But more than anything, it's just a dance between two souls, two hearts, two lovers. You know, it's a bond. Coming to the situation feminine with a very deep bond. Clarifying this bond, we got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior being overworked, being overbearing, or just putting a lot of time, energy, and resources into a relationship. Now, the Nine of Wands ain't a badge of honor that you utilize to justify anything. It's like, I'll put all this time, all this energy, all this resources into this relationship. Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups. And then I ain't getting nothing back from it. I'll be better off in another situation. I'll be better off with someone who loves me and all that shit. It's like, okay, the twin flame shit is optional. So like I say, if this connection, twin flame demo connection is that bad, go find what the fuck you looking for. Go the other route. Go the other way. See how that turns out for you. And it ain't just the love part of it. Because you ain't just getting love from a divine masculine. You getting everything from your divine counterpart. Highs, lows, good, bad, and ugly. That's what a real friend puts you through, good, bad, and ugly shit. You know what I mean? Vulnerable stages and stuff like that. Like I say, if you just out here looking for what you want, you're going to get what you want. And usually what you want don't involve negative shit or ugly shit or bad shit because that ain't what you expected in any other situation, right? Yeah, you're going to have to do the good, bad, and ugly with another masculine. All of it. Same way you doing it with your motherfucking twin flame. Why? So you can really get the most out of a situation. You don't juggle two people. You get rid of one and stick to one. If that don't work out, then like I say, try again. Don't double dip. You split yourself in two pieces. Giving half your heart to somebody and giving half your heart to somebody else. All you're gonna do is rip yourself apart. Two things can't occupy the same space either. So it's the reason you put all this time, energy, and resources into your divine counterpart because you truly love them. You truly want the best for them. You truly want the best for yourself. You ain't putting yourself through no bad shit, stepping into this twin flame situation. Nah, that's just the way you feel and look at it. If a lot of you feminines, like I say, passing over a twin flame union recognition, overlooking a twin flame union recognition off the sake of the actions you put in the past, when we living in the present, we live in the present. That's why God calls it a gift. Life is a gift. That's why it's the present. Like I say, man, the best shit of your life gonna come at a cost. It's gonna come at a toll. Ain't nothing free in life. And ain't nothing sweet in life either. You gotta work for love. You gotta work for shit. Your own life and freedoms and liberties and stuff. You gotta work, like I said, to make the best life for your children and stuff like that. Like work is inevitable in anything. You seeking, like I say, a workless situation is not gonna help you, is it? In your mystery madness or subconscious feminine, you got the Six of Swords. It's the coolest card. This is rolling with the homies. Who is the homie? It's usually your divine counterpart. Or rolling with somebody mentally. Or going in a direction with somebody else. Now, The reason why it's the coolest card, because like I say, in the movie Clueless, everybody was clueless until the end of the movie when everything made sense. You know, Cher was clueless until she found, like I said, her true love was right at home with Josh, her stepbrother. You know, D, she was clueless on where she wanted to go with, Faison Love, her boyfriend and shit. They broke up about 3 times during that whole movie, but at the end of the movie, they ended up back together because they're the best match for each other. Ty, Brittany Murphy, like I said, she went through 2 dud-ass relationships trying to find the one. She ended up finding the person most like her, which was the skater boy. You know, the 2 teachers who hooked up in the movie, they was fucking co-workers this whole time. And they found love in each other. The point of the movie Clueless was you end up falling in love, or you end up starting a life, or you end up becoming one with the person who was around you at like the whole time, the one who was closest to you the most. Every person in Clueless who ended up being with the love of their life ended up being with a person that was already in their life, that was already around, that was close by, that they didn't have to really look far and wide for. They was already around. You know what I mean? Feminine. Hey, Four Wands is home. Before Twin Flame Union Recognition is home. And home is what heart is. Wherever your heart is, that's what's home to you. That's what feels home to you. And it ain't just what feels home to you, it's what you are. You are home to your divine masculine or divine counterpart, feminine. So it's a two-way street. Feminine, as far as your own energy, you personally, you got the Knight of Swords. This is fear. What's fear? That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. What's fear? That's being mentally discombobulated from a Ten of Swords. What's a Ten of Swords? That's a permanent ending. Death or a permanent ending. That's something that ain't coming back. In your mystery madness or subconscious or indirect energy, feminine, you got the Ten of Swords. Consciously, you got the Nine of Swords. This is the feminine role, so this deals with you. You scared. You know what I mean? Of a permanent ending. Like I said, if you fear, like, the opposite of love ain't hate, it's fear. If you fear anything, that's because you fear what you don't understand. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you have no control over. You felt controlless in this whole Twin Flame demo. You felt like, not all of you, but some of you feminines have felt, like I said, that all the time, energy, and resources you put into the situation ain't went nowhere. Only to find out that everything that you've done plays a cool part in what's going to happen. So you take the love you ain't getting from your masculine, or the support you ain't getting from your masculine, when you are getting love and support and all that. That's what they're here for. Might not be your kind of support, might be not the love that you're seeking and shit, but like I said, this ain't Burger King. You ain't finna have it your way. This is no ordinary love. This is different. This whole twin flame fling thing. So, like I say, you just scared. In your head, it's the wrong time to be dealing with your masculines. You got shit you need to focus on yourself. To you, this the wrong time for your masculine to come back in your life, given you've kind of moved forward with someone else or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're just a little scared. Because you know, deep down, Ten of Swords, that 2 things can't occupy the same space, and something is going to be a wrap. It's just the energy of, like I say, feminines. You've been with somebody you've been dealing with outside your Twin Flame demo, and attempts of dealing with your Twin Flame demo, and it's like you moved on. And you decided to do something else and do serious with somebody else. And it's like in the back of your head, you don't want your masculine to pop up. Because deep down, you know you will leave to the swords this current situation, or your karmic situation, or this particular soulmate for your twin any day of the fucking week. And it's like some feminines, you knew this day would come, and it's coming. You didn't see it, but you see it clear as day. It's like, oh shit. The time has come. And 2 things can't occupy the same space. I'm going to break my karmic's heart, leaving him abruptly for my twin, but I didn't plan on this shit. I predicted. Like I said, you're either going to have to break your karmic heart, your masculine's heart, divine masculine's heart, or your own heart. It don't make sense breaking your own heart. Fuck that. Hey, somebody got to go. It's either going to be your masculine that you piecing out, or this karmic. And usually when you throw a 10 of swords up to your divine masculine, it's because, like I say, you can't be with him legally. It's like, I'm married. I was married now, so what the fuck? I'm a divorce for you? Like, I need more to go off of. Like, this is a huge, serious decision. I'm not gonna leave officially unless I know it's official. And it's like, your masculine pull some shit to where it's official tissue. So where all you gotta do is divorce. But you just like, I don't want a divorce. Like, I want to make this work, and whatever pickle you in. A lot of feminines are in pickles. It looks like legal pickles too. Just see a lot of feminines who, like I say, finally got the message, finally get it. Masculines finally arrived, finally came correct, and you don't know what the fuck to do. You torn. Main reason you torn, feminine, is because the truth. Say 7 of Swords. Truth is, you'll leave this dud for your stud any day. But this dud you leave, it ain't really a dud. This guy, your karmic has been there. Your karmic has loved you just as intensely, just as deeply, just as much as your masculine has. But you know your karmic's a karmic though. The difference between knowing a karmic and dealing with them in a karmic way, as it was to, like I say, you trying to change somebody. Or you hoping that you can like wake them the fuck up before it's too late type shit. Like I say, if it's meant, it's meant. If it's not, it's not. You do got good karmics out here, which makes the 10 of Swords even more hurtful. You know what I mean? But like I say, tell the truth, shame the devil. Truth is, you've been waiting for this to happen with your divine masculine. The time has come. You can either take it or not. Like I said, the 10 of Swords is gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to break your masculine heart or your karmic masculine heart. Either way, choice is up to yours. Two things can't occupy the same space. So, in the midst of all this tornness, feminine, as far as the masculine role, we got the Ace of Wands. This is awareness. You know what I mean? This is understanding. You know, it ain't what you think is what you know. It's one thing being told something or given information. It's another thing understanding what the information is. Ace of Wands. This is like the Nebuchadnezzar. That's the way home. You know, feminine. You're fully aware of what time it is. You got a choice to make, a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? You either going, like I say, go to the 4 of Wands, home, Zion, divine business and handle it, or you're gonna 4 of Cups, stay in the matrix, stay in the world. And like I say, it ain't wrong choosing a karmic or someone else over your twin flame. Like I say, because it's your life we talking about. Like I say, this twin flame business is optional. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to. I mean, you do in my personal opinion, but it ain't about my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You handle your own business. Like I say, your twin flame situation just ain't going nowhere. So it's best to get the most out of your demo before you leave your masculine completely to go to a new situation. You know what I mean? This is like no regrets. Truth is, like I say, it's what you like. You gotta get what you want. Whatever you ask for, you're gonna get, and you're getting it. You're just coming to grips of what you got. Feminine. Use your awareness. Really analyze the actions. You know what I mean? Of both masculines. What is it really about? What do you really want? Is it pentacles you need? That's what you need to support you. If your karmic masculine is in a way better financial situation or has the pinnacles that you need to succeed, survive, and thrive, you gotta have your own pinnacles you need to succeed, survive, and thrive. But I don't know, somebody else's pinnacles you're building off of, keep it real. That makes you a karmic feminine though, to just fuck with a person because of what they have. And if they didn't have this, you wouldn't even be with them. Your masculine ain't got a lot, but yet you with them for a reason. Because it ain't honestly what your masculine has. It's what your masculine does. Truth. You gotta keep it real. An ending has to happen. Two things can't occupy the same space. Looks like your karmic is trying to get serious with you at the same time your masculine is trying to get serious with you. It's your choice. Go off your awareness. Go off the actions. Don't go off. If you're comparing and contrasting, don't go off the pinnacles. Go off the actions. And the actions will give you the awareness or the truth that you need to make the best move. That's directly. As far as the mass energy, there's some shit you need to do directly. It's really analyze. your masculines directly on a conscious level. Your mystery madness, though, you got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. Something got to get let go of. Whether it's your masculine or this karmic here. What's the step after the Four of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles, where we kick the situation off with. That the Four of Wands, twin flame, reunion, recognition is clarifying. So, you're going to go without this karmic or your masculine either way. A choice is going to be made. It's best for you to make the choice yourself than to let situations just handle themselves. Because situations don't just handle themselves. What happens is God comes through and cleans up and do your work. And when God do shit for you, it's not going to be to your liking. It's going to be what's best for you. It's going to be what you need. But you got to handle your own problems. You can't just let situations solve themselves, because they won't. That's not how situations resolve themselves. So, you're going to have to let someone, someplace, or something go, feminine, so you can move forward to this Five of Pentacles. But it looks like you're going to have the Four of Wands. So like I say, whatever choice you make, feminine, seems like it's going to work out what's best for you. Thing is how you going to feel at the end of the day. You're going to get what you wanted. If you wanted this twin flame situation, it's going to present itself. It's going to be bad timing. But will you take it? This karmic situation, it's going to accelerate. They're going to want to marry you. They're going to want to, get a house with you. They're going to want to really take stuff to the next level. As it should. Truth, man. Truth sets you free. You're going to be in a little pickle, feminine. Things are going to get real quick. So going to the future, feminine. Directly, you got the Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and fiercely towards your divine direction. Basically being in a place to be. What that means is everything that has happened thus far had to happen for you to be exactly where you are. Everything that has happened thus far had to happen for you to be right where you are. Going to a next level, feminine, in your relationship. Next level as far as growth and development in your life. And clarifying this Knight of Wands, we got the King of Cups energy. King of Cups is the tough love card. 1950s, 1960s dad. Just somebody who don't give a fuck about nothing besides the kingdom. That could be your home kingdom, your family, you know what I mean? Your sanctuary. Or it could be, like I said, God's kingdom. Kingdom at the end of the day is the Four of Wands. So, like I say, feminine, it'd be best for you to move forward into this reunion, and recognition, you know what I'm saying? And really not care about anything outside of it. Because this is going to be, like I say, it's a growth process that happens between twins. You get transformed. Last week was all about transformations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of masculines and feminines have fucking transformed into whole new creatures. Now that you have a new form, you need a new life to conform to it. You've been going up through this whole twin flame divine journey. Keep going up. Don't stop. Don't think you've seen everything, thus there's nothing else to work for. This connection is infinite. There is no glass ceiling. There is no limit. You can go following this twin flame situation or doing the things that you do in it. Like I say, it's what you get out of it. If you feel you ain't getting nothing out of it, that's how you feel. Then you ain't going to get nothing out of it. If the law of attraction works and everything else, why ain't it going to work with that logic? Directly, everything that's going on, feminine, had to happen. Now you are in the place to be. You exactly where you need to be right now. It's what you focusing on. King of Cups. It's what the kingdom is to you. If the kingdom is the matrix and you being like, I don't know, the queen in this world, pinnacly, or status-wise, or wherever you in this karmic situation for, it's like you gonna get what you wanted out the deal. But final card is message, and your mystery madness going to the future, you a queen of wands at the end of the day. You a divine feminine. You the queen of actions. It's your actions that make you the queen. It's your actions that make you divine. Understand what I'm saying? You a divine through and through. That's something you can't deny. That's something you can't change. That's something you can't reverse. It's a divine duty to do while being the Queen of Wands. And that's the Three of Wands. Like I said, that's purpose, that's path, that's elevating, that's ascension. That's helping the world and Whatever God needs your help with. That's doing more work than the average person. That's doing more actions than the average person. That's having more understanding than the average person. You're not an ordinary person. Thus, the love you have shouldn't be ordinary either. Look at the relationship between Jean Grey and Cyclops. They're two freaking X-Men. And they're in love. They're both powerful as hell. So let something happen to Jean Grey. Cyclops on your ass. Let something happen to Cyclops. Jean Grey on your ass. Now imagine if Cyclops had a regular wife. If Jean had a regular husband. And danger came for Cyclops. His wife can't do nothing. If Cyclops can't do it, then it ain't gonna be done. They both gonna die. Or they both gonna meet their demise. Jean Grey got a regular husband, something happened to Jean, who gonna protect her? The only person that can protect a super person is another super person. You and your twin flame is a two-headed dragon. You can do more damage with a dragon having two heads than one, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? $2 is better than $1, in my opinion. 5 crawfish dinner is better than 1 crawfish dinner, in my personal opinion. Like I say, you get more out the deal. Exploring this divine realm of things. Make sure you do that. If you're gonna leave this alone for a worldly connection, pinnacles, just keep it real. Like, you know what you in it for. You know what you want. You a divine at the end of the day, so you're gonna have to keep it real. Hey, the twin flame thing is cool, but you know what? It's not working for me. It's things that I want, things that I need, and things that I want to get. I'm gonna go out here and get it. Cool, more power to you. But you are divine feminine, right? That means you do have a divine masculine counterpart that you are aware about, right? All right, make sure y'all do what y'all gotta do. Because y'all got divine duties to do. That's part of your divine karma. It ain't just handling your business in the world. You got divine business to handle too. So when you cut off your masculine in the world, you cutting off your divine duties you need to do in the fourth, fifth dimension, as well as the fourth, fifth dimension, as well as the third dimension with your twin. That's the message that I got. Hope I could be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. I'm still doing deals. I'll promote them. $25 readings, $50 life coaching. Probably doing that to the end of the month. Holla at me if you need it. I gotta go. Peace.